Gengar is one of the most famous ghosts of all time, and now we're gonna break him down. Hello everybody, this is DKG's Avos. Let's start with the stats. An abysmally low HP, the likes of Carbink and Aegislash with a monstrously high special attack and a top tier speed at 110. It's pretty easy to see why Gengar has sat atop the late game sweeper throne for so long, but that's the only role he can fill, isn't it? Or is it? Looking at the EV spread, there's really not a whole lot of creativity here. His defensive stats are subpar with such low HP. There's really not a whole lot of suggestion I can give for anybody boosting that either. For the most part, it really is just going to be max special attack and max speed for any competitive use. Weirdly enough, Smogon is pretty much right on the money with that. Weird, Smogon and Avos actually agree for once. Don't be discouraged, Ghost users. All is not lost. With access to Substitute, Gengar can still be a supportive Pokemon. He doesn't always have to go all-out attack. He can actually hide behind a sub and try punching things from afar. It's almost like he's a sniper sitting in a gully somewhere, trying to take careful aim at his opponent. Really not the point. As an egg move, he can get both Clear Smog and Haze, which while behind a substitute can actually be quite helpful. Clear Smog being a stab move, he can do some damage, though not a lot, and Haze will guarantee that even Scissor can't escape your dastardly deeds. Gengar also brings to the party other weird stats moves like Hypnosis, Mean Look, and both Nightmare and Dream Eater, a devilishly annoying combo that may be a little hard to utilize, but Destiny Bond would seal the deal on any Gengar that's likely to be mutilated later. Curse and Pain Split may be a viable option at some points because his HP is so low that any wall against Gengar or a Fresh Meat Force switch would allow Gengar to recover a decent chunk of HP potentially lost. Pain Split is a transfer-only move, so don't expect to see it often, but it is a fun time. Don't forget about Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, Infestation, and Taunt as other notable mentions. Outside of these supporting roles that Gengar can actually utilize, Gengar has a lot, and I mean a lot of coverage, to deal as much damage to your opponent as possible. Let's go down the list rapid fire. Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Thunder, Sludge Bomb, Thunderbolt, Energy Ball, Psychic, and Dazzling freaking Gleam. Not only is Dazzling Gleam a new glimmer of hope against all that is Dragon, it also covers both of your opponents in VGC doubles. Mega Dazzling Gleam for the win. I should mention that although his attack is disgustingly low, his access to Fire Punch, Poison Jab, Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch have always intrigued me as a bit of a choice band troll set. Looking at his general role in Pokemon as late-game sweeper and fast support, it is expected that he should be running a Tib in nature almost always. The exception to this is maybe a Mega Gengar, but that's a totally different metagame. Discounting Megastone is a held item because I focus on OU metagame. Choice Specs and Life Orb are kind of the bread and butter of this late-game sweeper. If you generally struggle against Alakazam or Latios, maybe a modest Gengar with Choice Scarf would be in order, but I feel like this is such a limited utility item that it should be discounted almost immediately on Gengar. But fear not, my good friends, he also has a Poison typing, so I can suggest to you that a Black Sludge on any substitute Gengar is an amazing idea. Although he is a Ghost type, and Ghost types are generally built as counter to Psychic types, do be warned that any Psychic types will do super effective damage against this half-poison hybrid. The nice thing is that as long as Gravity or Mold Breaker aren't in effect, he is 100% immune to ground. So watch out for those Choice Scarf, Excadrills, and Haxorus. I can't believe that he used to get Giga Drain in Gen 5. Sub-Giga Drain Black Sludge Modest Gengar would be stupidly fun to play with. What did I miss? Who should I review next? Leave me comments below, and as always, like and subscribe. This is DKG's Avos, signing out for now.